people! Yes! It's another edition of that finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love, featuring Big Jim. And, by popular demand, you've all wondered where he's been. He's back! It's... Who are you?
I am Ninja Taker.
It's Ninja Taker! And he looks like he's got his own special guest. Who is that?
His name is...
It's Timmy! It's Ninja Taker! It's Big Jim! We're back! It's three musketeers together! And why have we got all three of us here? Because this is a team event! It's team day! It's team week! It's team event! And of course... Yes, there's enough Timmy for now. We've got the Bray Wyatt Survivor card to get, and I have to say, it is a bit tougher this time. It is a bit tougher. Timmy, shut up. It's a bit tougher. I've lost Ninja Taker already. He's off talking to Timmy. He doesn't care about this. This is the trouble I have, people. You all say, where's Ninja Boy? What's he doing? Where's he gone? I can't keep him for longer than... I could have 50 Rybeanies down here and he'd still go strolling away. He's back. Ninja Taker's back. As I was saying... It's a bit of a struggle for us this time round because a couple of our team members, through no fault of their own, it's just timing of things going on in their real life, haven't really been able to play. And that has left the rest of us struggling to try and get through. We got up to 195 points out of 635 on Bray Wyatt. And all of a sudden the shutters have come down. We're on to 1-pointers or 2-pointers if you can afford the title matches. So it's a bit of a struggle. So we will be doing a bit of gameplay. Although...
I still do 6s.
Oh, yeah, Ninja Boy did actually rattle off a couple of 10-pointers.
Yeah,
He's got some
10-pointers in a row.
Title matches that he's been using. And,
I got 2.
Actually doing very well.
10-pointers.
So let's have a look.
What happened to Ninja Taker?
What happened to Ninja Taker?
Have I got to call Ninja Boy.
I've got to call you Ninja Taker all the way through, have I?
No, this isn't Ninja Taker. I'm calling him.
I do apologise. Ninja Taker, pray join me over here, where the action is about to unfold as we have a look at the team event. It's scary. Right, now then, Brie Bella, the legendary card, she is important, and the reason why she's important was 2 reasons actually. Firstly, typical timing for Big Jim, typical timing. If we just have a look at my legendary card, so that makes a change, I've actually got it set on legendary for once. I just on Sunday evening... from a King of the Ring reward, had got a second Brie Bella and set about starting to power up. So I chucked her in a King of the Ring. So it's not much use to me because I'd now have 3 Brie Bellas. 3 Brie Bellas. That's no good to me, all these Brie Bellas. But for Ninja Boy, that's big news. It's big happy news because for you, it makes... A pro. It's a pro for him.
For Ninja Taker.
Can I just ask you a question, Ninja Taker? Have you just farted?
Yes.
I thought you had. There was a particular aroma floating around the camera and my iPad screen. I thought, the living room doesn't normally smell like that.
Ninja Taker still farts.
Ninja Taker does
Like Ninja
evil
Boy.
farts. Right, oh jeez. Right, and there's no dog. There's no dog to blame either. Right, anyway.
Yeah, we don't have...
It's a good job it's not aroma vision, because you people would be struggling out there right now. Let's have a look and see what we can do. My King of the Ring, just very quickly, I entered into, rather stupidly, entered at 8:30 this morning. And of course then thought, that means the knockout stage is going to start at 5:30am in a couple of days' time. Probably not going to be doing that knockout stage. Good chance I won't be doing that. But again, there's cards in there that I'm trying to power up, so it's not just for the gameplay. It's not just for the gameplay. But talking of gameplay, let's do a bit of gameplay. Now here we are, look, 299 out of 635. We're halfway there. There is 6 hours to go, so it's doable, so long as you haven't got Clash of Clans, videos to edit, and various other things to do. As I have, which could make it a bit tricky. But if we have a look at how we're doing so far, Stephen is absolutely desperate to get this Bray Wyatt card. I don't blame him because it would make a pro for him. So as you can see, he's been powering through the points. I'm coming up second. Wolfie, who's Azrael Great Dragon on YouTube, coming up there too. And Joey, the Blaze XRL, Buildy boys! And back is still getting a few points, even though poor lad's waiting to go into hospital. And Theseus, poor lad, last week at college, lots of things to do. So it's coming on the top few of us to try and get this going. What's this video team news of West Ham Liverpool? Sorry, I've just been distracted. Of course, on top of everything else, West Ham are playing Liverpool this evening in the FA Cup replay. So it's just not enough distractions in real life. Come on, look. We've been doing all this talking. Let's do some playing. Get your iPad.
I entered the King the Ring to power up cards.
Right, have I got any titles? I think I've got 7.
I got
8,
4.
including this one. So I'm going to try...
Yeah, 4.
I'm going to try a 6-pointer. See how I get on. But it really had... You know what this game's like. It suddenly turns on you. Everything's fine. We're like maximum points all the way through to 195, as I mentioned. And then, boy, did that Berlin Wall come up? Did those shutters come down? Did the curtain close? The cell door slam shut? You alright? You alright there, Mr. Ninja Taker? Where have you gone? What's happened? You're suddenly making noises like you're about to fall asleep. What's the matter? Say something, man! Are you hot in the hat?
Yep. Itchy.
Hot and itchy. There you go. I look like White Earp gone wrong. Or Stan Laurel.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean, oh yeah? I'd be Oliver Hardy actually, wouldn't I? Be the fat one.
No, you're not.
Or it could be Oddjob from James Bond. Just took the head off that statue.
Doing that, man.
If you've not seen the film, it's one of the old ones. Can't remember which one it was.
Turn into a racing driver.
I'm sure someone in the notes will tell you. It's impossible trying to get Ninja Boy to play this game, isn't it? He's just gone off. He's now trying on various fancy dress items. Because, of course, that Taker hat came from various bits and pieces got shoved in a bag. Right, 1-0. 1-0. A couple of little tips. Oh, legendary cards. Not going to do much with those, are we? It's the Stig! Do you, American audience, know who the Stig is? I know that Top Gear is quite favoured around the world. We do like a bit of Top Gear, don't we? It was certainly the Jeremy Clarkson type of Top Gear. Not so sure what the new one's going to be like with Matt LeBlanc and Chris Evans. We shall have to see.
Top Gear.
Right.
Ow!
Are you in any danger of finishing that particular game that you're playing? Or
No.
now look, there's a couple of things. The first thing is something I've not done myself. There's 2 deck cards there. Straight away, you should be playing the deck cards from your first... For your first 2 hands, even if they're not relevant to the battle that you're waging at that particular time. That's the first tip. The second tip, I don't think I should be giving you tips on Team Event, but the second tip is
No, we're both
some of your teammates in the early rounds will like...
Oh, woo.
They put some cards in that still need powering up. You know, they could be high-ranking cards, could be event cards like Callisto's a case in point. But they'll use the early rounds, the givens, the ones that you know you're going to win, to help power up the card. But of course they can go away for a bit and not realise that all of a sudden you're up against it. So at a certain time in team chat you need to make sure everyone has got the absolute top cards in their team lineup. So there's that aspect. And the third thing is all those common and uncommon enhancement cards that keep clogging up your system and you have to keep deleting them to get rid of them, otherwise you can't play on. This is a good time to use them. Because just sticking a little extra 6 points on your charisma or something could make all the difference between your maxed out card and somebody else's maxed card. Assuming, of course, they don't proc. So there's just those 3 things just worth bearing in mind when you're going into team mode. Now, we seem to be getting a bit of a roll here. All the machinery's working. I can see on our monitor that both of our... Oh, yeah, do you know what? I was so busy concentrating to start off with, and then I've just like lost it while I've been chatting to you guys about tips.
Look at the guy
And I've got completely battered. What am I looking at? Suicide Squad?
No, the guy I'm about to play in this round. That legendary pro.
Right, what about him? John Cena, what about him? Alright. Oh, sorry. You've changed.
It's another costume.
It's changed. Ninja Taker's gone. It's now Ninja Cena. How you doing? Let me guess. We haven't seen you, right?
And you're not going to see me for about another 4 months.
And there he goes. Right, so look at that. So I've got absolutely pulverised. Was I really 3-0 up? So busy talking about hints and tips and cheats and tricks and flicks and skills. I'm not practicing what I'm preaching, and
New costume.
coming a cropper. Look at that. Well, we're up to 303, so I would guess a couple of people have won 2 pointers. Or 4 people have won 1 pointers. I guess. Could be. New costume. Right, what are you doing now? So this seems to have turned into a fancy dress element of this evening's video.
Can you guess?
A very hairy Triple H.
Yeah. And a very short.
A very short Triple H, yeah. Well done, Triple H. Congratulations on your title. How's Steph getting on? She all right? Oh, she's all right. What do you mean, shut up? Not a very nice thing. Inquire about your good lady wife. Shut up. Too young to have a good lady wife. At least it's the right way up. We've noticed Triple H has got a habit of holding the belt up the wrong way up.
No, it's Seth Rollins.
Well, no, Seth used to do it all the time.
Seth's
But Triple H did it the other day and then realised he was like, oh, quick flick of the hand.
And then he hugged Steph to cover it up.
Right. I'm gonna have to resort to a 2-pointer. Call to win, we face them all. We always have pride before a fall.
You want to go?
Mate, are you actually going to play some SuperCard? I am, I'm winning. Look, I'm getting points.
I want a 6-pointer, mate.
So you've actually put me to
Come
shame.
on.
Just doing all your fancy dress and winning quite comfortably. While I'm
Give some. Come on, last man standing.
I'm the one acting the fool.
Can you guess? 3, 2, 1. Go.
These event cards. I've had several instances already where every single male card that my opponent's been playing has been an event card. And as you can see here, for example, I've got 2 Legos. 2 Legos. In fact, one of those Legos is yours, isn't it, Ninja Taker? That was the real Taker.
It's
The early Taker.
the lunatic ninja again. He's back.
The Lunatic Ninja!
Go.
I would prefer it if you didn't keep slapping me across the chest, because I might just have to go BOOM! And take you out off camera. I'm 3-0 down. What's going on? It could be. I've had a few distractions. I would just say, whilst trying to make sure all the equipment's working and that you guys can still see us, perhaps I'm not concentrating like I should be. It's time for a comeback yet. Big Jim will not be put down.
See ya.
I am not an animal. Right, how long have we been going? How was this been going? About 16, 17 minutes. Probably about 15, because we had a bit of a break. You won't have noticed, through clever editing, where the equipment ceased to work. It ceased to exist.
New costume.
Another one. Surely not.
I'm a Coke can.
You're a Coke can, okay. That was a bit flat. Get it?
New costume.
Right, so I'm sorry, that's about the best you're going to get out of Ninja Boy. You wonder why I don't always manage to get him on camera. I barely get him on camera when he's meant to be in it. And to think that this is him behaving and trying to help out. So you can imagine what it's like when it's not on camera and he's misbehaving and he's not trying to help out.
Here comes Ninja Potter.
Ninja Potter. Potsky. Very good. What's that spell? Something about Shell and Patronus?
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, right. 3, 1, 2, 4. Am I
You
being spelled upon?
will now die.
I will die? That's a bit harsh. Who's going to host the programme then?
You're
Do you
not
notice I
gonna
was
die.
3-0 down?
You're gonna die. Ninja Mort.
Don't go killing our subs. We've got a few subs as it is without you.
I'm Ninja Mort.
Ninja Mort.
Ninja Mort is here. Avada Kedavra!
I want to think tactically here. I'm going to actually put 2 cards. I'm actually trying to concentrate, mate. 2 cards that aren't compatible in on the hope that happened, and then leave a strong taker that even if we had lost, we could have come back and won 6-5. So That should do us. That should do us. We've got to win. We've been so excited to get 2 points.
I am a wild beast.
You're a wild beast, all right.
I'm an animal. I am a Batista.
Bring him more into shot. It's the weirdest looking Batista character. That's a monster. Look at the size of it. Look, it's bigger than me. Show us the wave, Dave. That was his last action in the ring, wasn't it? And he was off. That was the end of Dave Batista.
Of Dave, but
Dave Butthead Batista. Right. Oh, it is nice that they seem to have cured the rare card only thing that was going on in Ring Domination last weekend, wasn't it? It was last weekend, wasn't it?
Nope.
What was last weekend? No, sorry, I didn't mean the weekend we've just had, because we've just had Road to Glory. I meant the weekend before.
Yeah, that was following Ring.
Because I managed to get the couple of legendary support cards. Of course, I've since.
The one!
I don't think. Have they seen my Freddie Blassie? Have you seen my Freddie Blassie? I'm very excited with my Freddie Blassie. When I was playing. When I was playing over the weekend, I was busy collecting cards, and I was like, "Oh, glimpse of red! What's that glimpse of red?" And it was.
Oh yeah.
It was my Classy Freddie Blassie, Classy Freddie Blassie. Very happy with that. So look at this lot. Having had no support cards outside of Ultra Rare for months on end, all of a sudden, I'm catching up with the rest of you now. But yeah, very happy with that. Going to be very useful in all sorts of different events. I think, for the sake of my sanity, I don't know about your sanity, that, Ev, how you doing? I think that we should call it a day. We've done 20 minutes. That's enough to be going on with, isn't it? And as I say, I've got Clash of Clans to do. He's still got a match to do. I've got Clash of Clans to do, and it's actually, we're in battle stages, so I've got some battles to be doing. There's West Ham v Liverpool. I'm sure you all can't wait to see who's going to win out of West Ham v Liverpool.
West Ham!
There's other kinds of videos that we want to try and work on, but I don't think we're going to have time this evening because there's just too much going on. Now, come on, Ninja Boy, what are you doing? Show us. Come over here. Come on, at least be the real Ninja Boy, be your real self on camera, so people at home can see that you're not a complete raving lunatic and you are in.
I'm a viper.
Don't think that's quite going to convince people that you're not a raving lunatic. Mate, will you finish this game? Okay. Come on. Some of us have got homes to go to.
Do you know which game this is?
Oh, Game of Thrones?
No. It's my second.
Your second? It's just your second match, is it? Well, sorry if it's been a bit of a taxing evening for you this evening. What about homes to go to? You've got a bed to go to soon.
I don't want to go.
I know you don't want to go to bed, but I've got editing to be done, and I want to crack on with that. This lovely polished ends to the video. Of course, there's big news. While he's faffing around doing that, Daniel Bryan, the retirement we were... shh. Thank you. Daniel Bryan, the retirement we were all expecting, but weren't quite sure when it was going to come. You know, it was no big surprise. Shame to see him go, and a very expected reaction from his home crowd on Monday Night Raw. Nice to see all those little clips from his past. Wondering quite what he's going to do now. I mean, obviously he's talking about starting a family with Brie, so that's going to be Brie mode out of action fairly soon. Well, certainly over the next year, I should imagine. So times they are a-changing. The WWE ever evolving. New people coming, old established stars going through various reasons. What do you think? What are your feelings on Daniel Bryan? I have to say. Although there was all the yes movement and everything going on, we actually quite like the baddies. And we still were signing with Randy Orton through all of that, even though it got a bit wearing when Randy Orton was with the Authority, and every time he won, it was through some nefarious means concocted by Triple H or someone else, rather than just through proper wrestling. Because Randy Orton's a lot better than that. Randy Orton is a damn fine wrestler.
And then when he was in the Authority and he got his first proper win, we were like, hey, it's first proper win, and then they were like,
yeah,
no, it's elimination.
And they still messed it up.
Like, oh,
yeah.
God's sake.
But yeah, but for Daniel Bryan over the years, you know what, his height and his general demeanour, not typical of a WWE star. But what a great career he's had. I'm sure he obviously would have liked it to go on a bit longer. But yeah, sorry to see him go. It's a shame to see him go. But I'm sure we will be seeing him coming back every now and again. He'll be sort of hosting things. He'll be making appearances. All the old stars come back, don't they? They all do something to come bounding into the ring at some stage. So yeah, I'm sure it won't be the last we've seen of him. It's certainly the last we've seen of him flying over the ropes. But yeah, quite a nice way to finish. Bit long though. Recording ran out right at the end. You know, we have to record these things overnight because it starts at 1 o'clock in the morning UK time. And we're about 20 minutes over the scheduled time. So, Dan, you know, we'll let you off. Because, well, I should call you Brian, really. That's your real name, isn't it? We'll let you off because I know you're an avid viewer of this and you watch it all the time. We'll let you off for that little aberration.
Bob.
What's Bob?
The guy who's watching this, Bob.
There's some corny joke coming out here. What do you mean?
It's not a joke.
Who's Bob?
You'll get away with it, Bob.
So, Ninja Boy's now gone onto a different planet and just kind of doing his own thing. And he obviously doesn't need me anymore. Did you win your match?
No.
No, you didn't. Brilliant. That's the kind of WWE SuperCards play that you want to see. That's how we do things around here. Completely chaotic.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Makes no sense. And you can probably disregard everything we've just said for the last 25 minutes. But if you want more... If you want more of this lunacy, follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad.
My groin.
Neil McGroin. Irish correspondent, Neil McGroin. Good friend of Bend Over.
Oh.
And kneel down. Right, anyway, as I was saying, follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad. I'm getting a low battery warning flashing.
No, it's me.
Well, someone's getting a low battery warning. They don't care. They just want us to clear off. Follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad. Find out what's going on. Till then, next time. Goodbye.
Okay, see you.
Okay, oh.